Well, if Chanel weren't at it yet again on a daily basis, I don't know where they would be at this point. Are they doing everything right or are they doing everything wrong? But in such a delightful way that we keep talking about them, I don't know. I have a sneaky suspicion at this point that Miss Baconator is doing all of this on purpose just because it's fun. There's a thought for you. But what is going down today in the end of luxury sphere? Well, Chanel has started implementing these shopping bags in different sizes, mind you. This is just the cutest one because it's the smallest. But they have started using these shopping bags for their beauty boutiques. When you purchase something in their beauty boutiques, a perfume, cosmetic, skincare item, they place it in a shopping bag. Size varies depending on the product you purchase, but these new bags are supposed to be more sustainable, biodegradable, recycled paper or paper pulp. Even the handles are supposed to be paper. So here's what happened. One of these bags, now I've been receiving these bags, by the way. Let me just take some stuff out of here. I got a little sample in here. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum plus fragranced hair care. Well, that's kind of cute. You know what? I'm going to put a link to these products if you want to purchase them in this video as well, if I find them. And the Phenomen nail polish, I bought this one. This is a cute color. Look at us going on a tangent here. Oh, isn't it cute? It goes from purple to green. But since I'm using a green screen, you can't really see the green. It kind of goes transparent. But isn't it cool that the nail polish is visible? Then invisible. Visible? Invisible. Oh, the magic of the bunker. So anyway, let me check the bottom. It says bag and handles made of paper, made of 40% post-consumer recycled paper, made in China, river pack, recyclable. So this is what you're going to see on their new bags if they decide to focus. There you go. This is at the bottom of the bag, right? So the bottom of the bag states this. You can take a screenshot if you wish and read it more in peace. This code here is the product number of this particular bag, the 653661 number. Anyway, so this one lady on Instagram, an influencer, darling, you know, the kind that needs a vaccine, because it is influenza season after all. Nicole on Trend is her name on Insta. And she has gone somewhat viral, darling, because she was, I think, in Dubai running underneath the rain with this little bag and other Chanel bags that she just received, allegedly, from a Chanel boutique. And she got drenched, soaked in the rain. And then drama struck. The rain was not the only thing that struck her, but drama struck. What happened to her and this bag, and why did the video go viral? Let's find out together. But first, subscribe to my channel. Thumb up this video. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. We're so close, you guys. I can almost smell the zeros behind the one. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way, thus far. And you can also push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, gain access to extra perks. I, do extra live streams just for my Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons on the weekly. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Nicole on Trend, darling, show yourself. So I'm going to show you, okay, so hi, influenza. So this influenza has this little bag right there, and then has a little bit longer bag. It's like this one, but just a little bit more elongated. Now, the difference between the old version of the Chanel shopping bags from their beauty boutiques and the new Chanel shopping bags from the beauty boutiques is very simple. You can immediately see on photos if it's a newer version bag or an older one, because the older ones had holes punched into the bag, and through those holes, the straps would be threaded through and then knotted on the other side. Those straps were synthetic, they were not cotton. And these bags were not so mattified paper, but they were a thicker cardboard plastified paper. Very, very chic, very bougie. Now it looks like poverty. I mean, now it's like your cardboard paper, mattified. The Chanel is still lacquered, kind of glossy, but the rest is meh. So this is how we know that she has the new version of the bag, because this strap ends there. There's no hole in the bag, right, for the strap to be threaded through. So I'm saying this why. It's important for the video because also the little bag that she has back there, this one, which is also Chanel, also doesn't have any holes punctured here, but it has rather kind of glued, really. Talk about sustainability. It's glued, okay? And there's a little hole up here and the little thing goes through there. And I feel the glue, the gluation. Interesting. Anyway, so she got caught in the rain. Look at all those puddles. Somebody's filming her. Now, here's the first thing that happened. Why is somebody filming her running through the rain? First of all, if they're both trying to escape the rain, why are they filming each other? That's the first red flag I have in this video in terms of thinking, are they lying to us? Is this all staged? Because why would you? I would never, if I were caught in the rain, I wouldn't want to get even more wet and stopped and like, oh, let me film my friend in the rain, you know? Anyway, so she's running to her friend, mouth open and all. And out of the blue, this little bag tears at the bottom. I want to get to the bottom of this story. CSI Dacob, says Gloria. You best believe, because I'm not buying it. And I was sick these past 2 weeks, and I spent days watching Miss Thing with her little video let running through the bayou. And this little thing tearing apart. And something doesn't seem right to me. Anyway, period. Let me show you the next picture. Mouth is still open and all. Thumb up the video while you're at it. There you go. You see, that's the exact same bag she had. Cha Nicole, though. Okay, now, I gotta hand it to her. This face would tell me that she's not faking it. Because if an influenza stages something like this, they stage it in a way that they don't look like this, but that they look shocked in a more vogue way. You know what I mean? Like, the bag tore. You know what I'm saying? Did you see? The bag tore. No, instead, she served what she served. Now, the bag tore here, but what is more interesting, the entire bottom of the bag just slid open. You see here? Look at that. That entire slit that you see here, it's basically this part of the bag, okay? This whole bottom here seems to have torn off. And there's a rip here as well. Super bizarre. Now, this is where I start thinking something might be wrong here, because everything in the bag fell out and broke, by the way. This little tiny bag, not much fits in here, as you can see. But she seemed to have something white in there. Nothing that I've ever seen at Chanel. And it seemed to be glass. Nothing that I've seen at Chanel. However, if we look closer, Exhibit B, this bag, first of all, this camellia is from the current fall-winter holiday collection. It's a tweed camellia. So that dates this shenaniganism to October, November 2024. You see how my finger can't go all the way there, but you see on the opposite side of the bag, that black thing sticking out, that bag started to tear as well. The bag has a ribbon, a bow on that side. See it right there? Like, so if that's the bag she's holding right now, there she has a little ribbon. There she has the camellia. And in this corner, it seems that it broke open and something black is poking out. Same here, tore open on the side, but the whole bottom fell and whatever was inside plopped down and broke on the floor. And I was kind of trying to zoom in on what was falling out of the bag. It happened so quickly. It does not look like anything from Chanel. First of all, if it were a jar of Chanel cream, the cream would be in a cardboard box. Chanel creams in glass containers, when you buy them, they come in a box. They are not just bare and naked. So I don't know what was in that bag. Maybe it was a freebie. Maybe she got some. Sometimes they give you like a porcelain camellia that you can drip perfume on top, and that porcelain kind of emanates the smell of the perfume for longer periods of time, and you're supposed to put that camellia in your wardrobe. But whatever fell out of there was not round like a camellia. It was more square and white. But what fell out of the bag is not really the big issue for me. The bigger issue for me is, what is this thing? Because how can this bottom tear like this? And I'm saying this specifically because technically, if you're going to make this bag wet, the glue might let go and the bottom might open if you get caught in torrential rain. But then it would open in the middle. It wouldn't. What I'm trying to say is this part would not just tear open. What I think would happen would be this fold here. You see, it's like an envelope. It's folded and glued together, meaning, you see this line right there? You see this line? That's like an envelope. That's where they glued this part on top of this part. So technically this would come unglued, and the other side, which is here, there, you can see this little envelope thing going on here. This would come unglued, and these two would open up like a trap door. They would open up like this. But that's not what happened here. Here it seems like it was cut around. Let me show you next picture. Look at that. It seems like it was cut all around that bag. And now you see the hole on this bag? Where did her face go? We lost the nose and everything. Influenza. Now, the glued flap would open, not like a slash, right, Hella Barbara Rank? Or she put it down on a surface that was wet and that bottom was damp already, says Finley. Gloria says maybe she just filled it with her stuff and it was too heavy. No, these bags can hold a bit of heft. They're not that lightweight. However, I'm not so sure about these little handles here. So for the sake of science, let's dismantle this bag. I know it hurts my soul to break anything Chanel, but this is for the sake of science, and I do have other tiny bags. I'm going to get my sales associate on speed dial and be like, please give me another tiny bag. I don't want to break one. But for the sake of science, I'm going to open up this bag so that we see exactly how, oh my God, this is paper mache. Paper Wow, look at the trash. So now we've opened this. So there's this brown cardboard that is glued onto the interior. I'm gonna take the cardboard out. Interesting. So now, so these little straps are glued to the cardboard. I'm trying to free them. Oh, there's a lot of glue here. They're very glued. Okay. This is like a chunk of glue holding this together. And if I were to try to separate yeah, you can't. You need to make it wet, I suppose. But all right. But that's good to know. And just pull it out. You tear it easily, and there you go. We got this little thing out, and there's a rip here and there. Now, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. At the bottom of the bag, there's an extra cardboard for stability that's glued to the bottom. Here it is, little cardboard paper. It's brown on one side or beige on one side and white on the other. So this was glued with a bit of glue here to the bottom of the bag. And then when you take this out, the bottom of the bag literally just has this little envelope folding, which is also glued. So let me see. Yeah. See how we're opening this like that? Interesting. Okay. There you go. I opened this side, and then you open this side. It's not that easy to open, you guys. That's what I'm saying. You see how much it does take some form of force, and then you got these two side flaps. And that's how the bag opens. See, like this, 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 this. So if it gets wet, it all loosens up. It would open up like that. But instead, what happened with her, the entire bottom ripped off as if it were a piece of cardboard like this. I think we got ourselves an influenza crook. Something is not kosher in the state of Denmark. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And as Rose Nyland would say in The Golden Girls, it's not their cheese. No, she said it was their cheese. But investigative will go wisdom, right, Zach? We live in Ferret. So I'm really sorry if this really happened to her and whatever was inside that bag fell out and broke. But how the hell does it break like that? And why is there a hole in this bag? And why did she say to her, oh my God, did anybody see the people sitting in the back? Okay. Anyway, let's go. Okay. So back to this. So now what will go will go. And then she was asking her friend, oh my God, did you catch that on camera? I think she had a British accent. I saw this video a gazillion times, but I don't remember. Cooper, oh my God, did you catch that on camera? She said something like that, which would explain why the face with the open mouth and all. But listen, Linda, I'm no more clever than I was before I started this video. NJ Crate says, maybe that cheap paper pulp gets super fragile when wet on the sides and disintegrates even faster. I don't know. Here, let me pour some water on it. Let me, you guys, you're so demanding as an audience. Now you want me, it's like the 4th of July. Okay, Okay, I added some water. I'm letting the water, okay? I'm letting the water, chali water, baby. I'm letting, oh my God, okay. Okay, so right now, the water test is showing me that the bag is not absorbing the water. As you can see here, I don't want the water. Ooh, I'm dripping. To show it to you, it's not absorbing the water. Okay, trust me, it's not. Oh, wait, something is happening. Something is happening. Agatha Christie would have a field trip with this. Wow. Okay. Indeed, the bag started absorbing the water. It did. After a certain period of time. Period. Let me just. There you go. Look at that. Wait, it's going to drip. Sorry, guys. Just, there you go on the flow. Nice. All right. Now we can see here. Obviously, there's a lot of light, but oh my God, and we're dripping, honey. But oh my gosh, it is now it is wet. Oh, yes. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, it literally disintegrates. Wow. It turned into a spongy pulp. It literally turned into a spongy pulp. Look. Oh my God, the quality, says Velasquez. This is what I mean when I say the end of luxury. Just because Chanel is telling you sustainability, we're making paper baglets now because we want to preserve the environment. You can make sustainable luxury items as well. This is made because you want to, you're cheap. You're cheap and you know it. Look at this. Look, I don't know how to prove to you that I'm not putting much pressure. All of this is wet. And I can just gonna, with my finger, look, poof, poof. I mean, yeah, no, definitely. This bag, when it gets wet, it's game over. Like literally game over. Okay. Now, having seen this extra evidence, this side is also completely wet, you guys. See how it changes color? Look, all this part is wet, right? Look how it changes color. And look how here, look, I'm going to delicately push. Oh, there you go. And it just, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Oof. Yeah, I trust her. This is my verdict, y'all. After the water test, Nicole on trend. Maybe we got to work on that outfit. But Chanel has to work on their products. Because this, honey... Oh my God. This is, yeah, I think Nicole, because a lot of people under her video were like speculating, is she lying? Is she faking it? Honey, we just did the test. She's not faking it. I believe her 100%. I think that she really, really, really lost a lot of products that fell out of that bag. Poor girl. I'm so sorry for her because this is, this, this isn't even toilet paper. This is the type of cheap toilet paper when you like want to wipe your ass after you took a dump. Like your fingers break through the toilet paper and your finger ends up touching the poop. That's the quality we're talking about. Allergerdler. Hanky Panda says, what an eco-friendly luxury experience. Period. Sustainability. For the sake of luxury, we're going cheap. Bye. let me know your thoughts and prayers down below and help a hoe out. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. Come on. It's like pulling teeth around here. It's like pulling Chanel bags around here. Love you loads. Let me know your thoughts down below. And Nicole on Trend, sweetie, I'm on your side on this one. I think you were completely right, and I think you were not faking it. That's the Fashion Bunker verdict. Thank you guys so much. Thumb up the video and subscribe.